What's your price target for selling Ethereum? $5,000, $10,000, $20,000? What if I told you that selling your Ethereum would actually be the biggest mistake you could ever make and that you should never ever sell your crypto? Would you call me crazy? Well, if you are, you might want to stick around and watch this whole video because your thinking of crypto is completely wrong. And I'm going to show you why never selling is something you should do if you ever want to become rich in crypto. Yo, what is up guys? It's your boy Forrest, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over why you should never sell your crypto and how doing this will allow you to live like the rich. So buckle up and enjoy the ride because this is something that can make you a lot of money in the future. Before we get into the video, I want to thank Masterworks for sponsoring this portion of the video. Masterworks is a platform that allows you to get exposure to the art industry, a $1.7 trillion market with returns that have outpaced the S&P 500 index by 165% from 1995 to 2021. Now, usually it's hard for someone like you and I to trade art, and until now is only accessible to the ultra wealthy.
$100,001.
Masterworks, however, allows its users to invest in fine art through shares. How this works is if you find a painting you like and think it'll increase in value, you can buy fractional shares on the Masterworks platform just like you would with any ordinary stock on the stock exchange. And when the painting sells, you can get paid. If you're into art or you just found this super interesting as it's a great way to make some extra money, you guys can sign up with Masterworks and start building your portfolio of artwork today. And you can sign up by clicking the link down in the description box below. Okay, so why would selling your crypto be a huge mistake? Well, just one word: timing. We're at the beginning stages of crypto, and to give you a perspective on this, there are only 18,000 active developers working on crypto and Web 3.0, but there are 27 million developers out there in the world. This equates to just 0.07% of developers working on crypto. So these mighty 0.07% of developers have already created $2 trillion worth of market cap across the top 100 projects. Just imagine the market cap and the value creation that's going to be coming as more developers move over to crypto. Now, of course, this only relates to the big and good projects out there, so if you found a meme coin that 100x'd, you killed it, congratulations, now take your money and run. Okay, I mentioned earlier not selling your crypto will allow you to live like the rich, but why is that? See, millionaires and billionaires have tons of assets, right? They have stocks, crypto, real estate, investments, a whole bunch of stuff, and the thing is they don't want to sell any of this because if they do, they'll get taxed a hefty 20% minimum just in capital gains tax. So they need a way to get around this. So what do? They simply borrow against all these assets that they have, and they pay very little money for doing so. Basically, they're using their assets as collateral, so in case they can't pay their money back, the bank can go after these assets. The rich do this because now they have access to a whole bunch of money without selling anything and not having to pay a penny in taxes. All they had to do was pay a little money in interest, but that's a small price to pay because their assets can still make them money every single day. Let me give you an extreme example. Elon Musk, you all know him, the CEO of Tesla, SpaceX, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, Elon is worth around $270 billion, and majority of that is in Tesla share stock. Now, instead of selling these shares to get cash and paying capital gains tax on it, he can go to the bank and say, hey bank, I need some cash, and I'm willing to put up a portion of my Tesla shares as collateral. Now that the bank holds, let's say, about $20 billion of his shares, they have this money as collateral, so they're able to lend him, let's say, about $10 billion. And he can use this to build more machines, hire more people, put more chips in people's brains, or whatever he does, but the fact is he's able to leverage his wealth. The bank will lend him that crazy amount because if he defaults, which is very unlikely, they can just take all his Tesla shares that he put up for collateral. Borrowing this money will save him a lot more money because he'll probably only be paying around 4%, maybe even lower in interest compared to almost 20% in capital gains taxes if he were to sell. See, there aren't these crazy intricate tax loopholes or magic tricks that these wealthy people are doing in order to pay nothing in taxes. It's simply they're able to leverage their wealth in ways that we cannot, unless we play it smart. See, my belief is that Bitcoin will become pristine collateral, meaning it's going to be the most trustworthy asset that banks will prefer as collateral when you're borrowing money. Bitcoin is the world's digital gold. It's decentralized and open source, so everyone can see what's happening, and right now, that's the direction the whole world is turning towards. Just recently, it was announced that a crypto firm, XTBO, will have a mortgage fund being backed by Bitcoin, and I think it's only a matter of time until every bank deems Bitcoin as worthiness, and that's where you and I as hodlers can really benefit from. Say you hold on to your Bitcoin, keep investing and make some crazy moves, and suddenly you have $200,000 worth of Bitcoin. Well, while you're maybe still working your job and investing, you can borrow against that $200,000 and increase your position, making it larger and allowing more money to work for you, making you reach your financial goals a lot quicker. The rich already do this with investments, and you know what they say, you need money to make money, and that's true. There's a big difference between making 10% on $10,000 and 10% on $1 million. Never selling your Bitcoin can actually be extremely beneficial to you because not only can you borrow money to make more gains, but you can also divert capital gains taxes just like how the wealthy are doing right now. Another aspect of crypto that makes it worthy of never selling is staking. Now, if you're unfamiliar with this, I made a whole detailed video which you guys can check out by clicking right up here or down in the description box below. But pretty much it's rewards given to you for validating transactions and making the network safer. If we look at Ethereum, for example, you can currently get about 4% APY for staking ETH 2.0. Now, this isn't too much, I will agree, but something exciting and big is happening with Ethereum that will change that. Ethereum is merging from a proof of work blockchain, so think of computer miners, to a proof of stake blockchain. Think of validators or stakers like me and you. When this merge happens, it's been rumored that staking rewards are going to skyrocket to yields of about 10 to 15%. And what this means for us is more passive income, and who doesn't love that? Staking is great because if you're a long-term believer in a coin like Ethereum, you're already going to take the market risk with the coin being up or down 10% in a day. So if you were to never sell your Ethereum, you would be earning money in two ways. You'd be getting Ethereum appreciation and you'd be getting staking rewards. And you should think of these staking rewards like the dividends you get from regular stocks. And what's crazy about dividends is when people invest a lot over time, eventually they'll have enough money coming in from these dividends where they can quit their jobs and live off of them, which is exactly the plan with these staking rewards. Treat these staking rewards like your dividends. Don't touch the principal. Never sell your pot. Just keep collecting the flowers that it's giving you. The more water, or aka money, you put into the pot, the more staking rewards you'll get. And there'll be times where you might not need to withdraw those rewards, so throw it back in, reinvest it, and the next year you'll have much more money coming in. To give an example of how much it would take invested to live off of staking, let's assume that the staking yields go up to 12.5% in Ethereum after the merge, and that in order for you to live off these rewards, we'll assume that you need to make an average salary in the US of about $51,000. So theoretically, for you to be able to quit your job, you would have to have $408,000 invested, which is about 120 ETH. And I know it sounds like a lot, but you can actually do this over time and a lot quicker than you can expect, especially if you keep reinvesting those staking rewards in the beginning. For those of you that are looking to stake crypto, Coinbase is a great place to get started. They have a bunch of coins you guys can stake, and they're giving you guys the ability to earn crypto just for signing up. So if you guys want to earn crypto just for signing up and the ability to earn rewards just from staking your crypto, I'll leave a link to Coinbase down in the description box below. Now, let's say you still don't believe me that it's a bad idea to sell your crypto and you decide, I made some really good gains and I want to sell all of it. Well, you're going to get some cash, but there's some downside to that as well. Not only are you going to have to pay capital gains taxes, but you're going to have a big sack of cash lying around not producing you any income. It's important to realize that cash is a terrible asset, especially right now. It doesn't produce you anything. It only helps you lose more money. So now once you sell it, you're going to have to go out and find another asset to combat inflation, which is sitting at around 6% a year. So unless your investment is yielding 6% more a year, you're
pretty much losing money.
And if you ask me, I don't see any other safer bet that can average a 12.5% return on your money every year. So with you never selling your ETH and staking instead, you're consistently building a portfolio to become stronger and stronger. I mean, just look at a 10% compounded return on a $10,000 investment over the next 40 years. With you adding just $100 every single month, you'd be sitting at around just under $1 million. And guess what you can do with this to avoid paying taxes? Yup, you're catching on. You'd be able to borrow against this, pay a little interest, and avoid paying taxes on it as a whole. I mean, I really hope you guys are starting to realize all the benefits of not selling your crypto. Think of it as this amazing asset class that's going to allow you to experience all these long-term benefits, and you'll be able to build up a large portfolio, borrow against it, and receive multiple income streams from it as well. It's honestly just mind-boggling to me how people still don't see all this potential that crypto provides. You know, I heard Grant Cardone once say something along the lines of rich people sell stuff and wealthy people never sell. And that's the kind of gist I'm trying to get at with this video. From the research I've done and the stories I've heard, there's never really a reason to sell anything. If you have something of value, you can borrow against it for much cheaper than selling it. Now, obviously, this is on a bigger scale, but regardless, if you're investing money, you should mentally know that you're never going to see that money again. Once it's left your account, it's gone. and that's the way you should look at all your investments. So why are we finding reasons to sell it and bring it back into our bank account? Before I go, I want to give you guys a little update on Ethereum because something interesting is happening right now. So I was scrolling through Twitter and I saw this interesting chart that shows the percentages of Ethereum in exchanges is decreasing dramatically. Now, this is an extremely bullish sign because it means there's massive demand and people are taking it offline and putting it into cold storage, meaning people are long holders of Ethereum. Last time we saw these levels, it was back in January 2018, and we all know what happened after that. Ethereum went from $300 to $1,300 in a huge bull run of about 300%. Now, this merge is going to happen sometime this summer and is going to introduce a lot of new institutional money coming into Ethereum. And the reason why this money isn't already in Ethereum right now is because these big firms have a reputation to maintain. And with Ethereum still being a proof of work blockchain, there's a lot of computer miners still running, which is not the best for the environment. So there's a lot of stigma surrounding this in the institutional space. But once Ethereum moves to a proof of stake model, investing in Ethereum will no longer be hurting the environment. And I think we're going to see a ton of companies move in because they won't be tarnishing their reputation to invest in it anymore. Another thing is Ethereum's supply rate is decreasing significantly. Right now, Ethereum currently mints 4.5% ETH per year. And once this merge happens, it's actually going to be burning more supply than it's minting, sending it into a deflationary state. This supply shock is amazing for the economics of Ethereum, and I think we'll see some really nice price movement from this because there will be more ETH burning than coming into the supply. So all this pretty much just proves that you should not only have Ethereum in your portfolio, but that you should never sell. But that's all I had for you guys today. If you want me to do more of these updates, let me know down in the comment section below and I'll keep you guys more in the loop. As always, do your own research before you invest and let me know what other things you guys would like to see in future videos. Also, if you guys are interested in buying crypto, I suggest checking out crypto.com. They have all the top cryptos you guys would ever like to buy. So if you guys are interested, I'll leave a link to it down in the description box below. But I really do hope this video helped you guys out. And as always, have a great rest of your day and I'll see you guys in next week's video. Peace.